Ship was afraid of the American side, coming back from some mill in Wisconsin. Big freighters going was better than most, with the crew and good, kept well seasoned. Dawn came late and the breakfast had to wait. The way smoke all of the railing. Every man knew as the captain did tell, which of November comes the sun.
What an intro. The Edmund Fitzgerald. What's up, everybody? Live from the Real Shot in Wisconsin.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, I'm back here in this, like, what do you call this?
This is our waiting room.
The waiting room.
Casting couch.
They got, like, podcasts going on over there. Top secret stuff over here for the national.
Can't go in there.
Professional. What's it called?
Nothing.
Crazy.
Pro Walleye Series. Secret stuff can't be in there. Not yet.
Epic Eric just texts. He's got some bad internet, so he won't be joining us right now. Maybe later. He's
Internet's
down
been
in
bad everywhere today.
Florida.
What's he doing in Florida?
I don't know, but I like my pink hat.
Grandma?
And I got a grandma mug. It says you're the best, grandma. I asked for a bottle of water, and they're like, Kyle's like, go to the gas station.
I got no water. There's a sink and a grandma mug. That's what you get.
Sean, will the Real Shot be stocking the St. Croix Victory rods? I would imagine.
I would assume, yes.
It's going to be a big deal.
Who knows when?
We can't talk too much about that. They are very tight-lipped on what we can and cannot say.
Can you say victory from St. Croix?
Well, we just did.
Okay, just making sure. I didn't want you to get in trouble.
How's the volume, guys? We're a little premature here. Normally, we start our lives at 8 o'clock. This is just a quick special say hello. I got my sidekick tonight, Kyle, who works for The Real Shot, who you've probably seen on some of my live streams in the past, some videos. We fished together. He's actually one of the top smallmouth bass anglers in the country.
Yeah.
And did the best podcast ever on Throwing in Alabama rig, bro.
When's that airing, Travis?
Don't know yet, but I think it's going to be before Ice Out.
We shot some stuff on the bay, too. Why isn't that being shown yet?
Oh, so that's going to come after this tonight.
Tonight?
In the next couple of weeks, it'll come out.
I've been hearing that for a while.
John, what's up with the Patreon? So Patreon's going to start tonight at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. We're going to go over, we're actually going to watch a video I made. And I made the video back in November with the anticipation of putting it up on my YouTube channel. And Kyle and a few other people said it might not be the best idea to do that, simply because it's a hell of a bait, and I'm going to catch a lot of fish with it this year. And I know you saw it firsthand.
I did.
Catch some serious fish. There's a time and a place for this bait, and we're going to talk all about it 8 o'clock tonight in 1 hour on the Patreon. So if you do want to sign up for that, we already got a bunch of guys. I know a lot of the local viewers have signed up, so I certainly appreciate that. It's $10 a month, help support the channel, and we give out some really good information. Tonight's going to be awesome. I'm going to share with you the video I made that I'm not going to put out to the public. But I do want to say this. You're going to see me use the bait in my videos moving forward, but I'm probably not going to talk a whole lot about it. You'll be able to be like, oh, I see that. I see that. I know what he's doing.
Yeah. The Real Shot does have this bait in
It
stock
does.
as well.
It does have them in stock with limited colors, but we're going to get the guy. Who's the guy? The internet guy. The guy that's in charge of the Real Shot internet.
Lance?
Yeah.
He's coming on today?
Lance might stop in
Nice.
during the Patreon and talk about
make him famous.
How you guys can order your baits. And I think it's going to be pretty cool. So, Sean, the Patreon link has not yet been out. You're going to get that link here probably around 6:45 Central Time. So right before the live show, you'll get that.
I like Charles' comment.
What's that?
The chick in the pink hat.
Oh, I know. I got a text message from the boss,
Who's that?
Brian Keller, the owner of The Real Shot. So he wants me to reposition the camera so it's not picking up the white table.
We got a tablecloth somewhere.
Well, how about for the Patreon, we'll get it right.
We can do that.
He's always looking at the fine details.
He is definitely detail oriented, which is good.
Wow. So we got a lot of people here. Where do we start? I already did some shopping today
Yeah.
at The Real Shot. And let's talk about some killer baits real quick, because we're kind of winging it tonight. I picked up 4 colors. So if you guys haven't seen these Megabass Vision 110 +1 juniors, I love a 110 +1 way more so than the regular, although there's a time and place. 80% of my jerk baiting, when I'm throwing a Megabass jerk bait, is going to be that 110 +1.
+1.
I feel like it gets down just a little bit deeper because I fish it a little bit deeper. I'm not scared to throw that in 20+ foot of water at all.
Yeah, you could probably get this bait down in 20 feet of water pretty easy.
Absolutely.
And on the bottom.
But what I like about it is the fact that it's smaller, it's more compact. Because a lot of times, especially smallmouth, they're chasing smaller profile bait fish, perch, alewives, and that is the perfect size.
It's compact with 3 hooks yet too.
I know, that's the killer.
That's
it's
cool.
not 2, it's 3 hooks. Whenever you're jerk baiting, that's super, super important. I really like to have the 3 hooks. And I got 4 of my favorite colors here that I want to talk about. And let me know in the comments, when did they come out with these?
We saw them probably about 3 weeks ago, a month ago maybe.
Okay.
They are available on the website now at trs.com. So we got a pretty good assortment of colors of them too. I was pretty surprised to see the assortment of colors that they did come out with it.
Yes.
This is the Sexy Shad.
Well, that's a staple in any jerkbait box. You got to have some type of shad pattern. I really like this clown. Now, they call it something different, I believe.
These do have different hooks on them too. They're the standard barb hook rather than
Yes, I saw that.
the external barb.
The Western clown color is killer for
There.
smallmouth.
There's ducks on this one.
There is ducks. Why is there ducks on the
There's-
packaging? Mallards.
There's mallards on the packaging.
That's the last thing I would expect, is to
I would-
see some mallards. Anyways, clown's a great color, guys.
I like Sexy Shad. I had Brent Colby and I were up on the bay a couple summers ago over Memorial Day, and this color I actually had a couple alewife come get regurgitated with fish, and it matched up to this thing perfect. To the 110, the Vision 110, obviously not this +1 junior, but I couldn't believe the color match of it. It was identical.
Mm-hmm.
What size hooks are these?
I don't know.
I don't know either.
My buddy Big Time Jimmy's in the house too. Here's another great color. I don't know what they call this. I can't even pronounce that. But it's got the purple back and the chartreuse belly.
Algae bone.
Algae bone.
Elegy bone.
And
Algae
of
bone?
course, I see in the comments here, the Table Rock SP, another awesome color that you're going to need. But the Real Shot has a bunch of these guys. You can get them. Use my code SmallmouthCrush15 at checkout. Save yourself a few bucks. And damn, picks. I got a bunch now. I'm ready to go. I'm excited. It's going to be, for me, dude, I'm trying some different things this year. I really want to be a better jerkbait fisherman year round, not just spring. I want to have one tied on constantly. I want to get better at spooning
What's your jerk bait rod?
for smallmouth.
I'll be the big spoon, buddy.
And
What's your jerk bait rod?
okay, so I'm in the process of going to all St. Croix rods.
Okay.
And I'm still, well, I can pull out my spreadsheet here and we can see it. I believe my mouse doesn't go over to that computer. Well, this is really frustrating. I think it's going to be the St. Croix Legend Glass 7.2 moderate, medium moderate. If you know how to scroll up on that one, it doesn't work.
I don't.
Oh,
Something happened.
there we go. So that's the route I'm going to go with. I'm also going to be throwing a jerkbait on a spinning rod this year. A medium extra fast or a medium heavy extra fast.
I know Gary throws jerk baits almost exclusively.
Well,
spinning.
I've joked with Eric before for using a spinning rod with jerk baits, but after listening to a lot of these podcasts and some of the top smallmouth bass anglers across the country, a big majority of them, 40% of these guys are throwing a jerk bait, especially some of the smaller ones, on a spinning rod.
Something that light is.
But it's more so during post-spawn summer applications when you really got to rip that jerk bait. They're finding a little bit better reaction, being able to work that bait harder with that jerking motion on a spinning rod. So that is going to be my plan this year as far as jerk baiting more, using a spoon a little bit more. I would love to be a little bit better A-rig angler, but I'm not ready for that just yet because I don't use an A-rig a whole lot. Yep. But Carolina rigging is going to be another technique that I'm going to really utilize a lot more than what I have in the past. Now, you notice so Sean goes, Chris Aldane throws the +2 on a spinning rod with braid. Absolutely. I'm going to be messing with all that kind of stuff, trying to figure it out.
Makes sense.
Because I'm so, I feel like I have the techniques that I like to use on a regular basis down, and I'm very effective with it, but I want to expand a little bit. And I really think a jerkbait, a spoon, and a C-rig is going to help that. And I'm not talking just for smallmouth either. I want to throw a jerkbait a lot more for largemouth. I have big plans in the opens, especially on the James River with a jerkbait in my head. Okay. As well as a Carolina rig for largemouth, whether that be fishing in the grass, fishing shallower water than you normally would throw in a Carolina rig. Back in the day, I used to throw a C-rig all the time.
Well, Mississippi River, it's a staple, throwing a Carolina rig in the river.
For smallmouth, right?
Both smallmouth and largemouth.
Yeah. Yeah.
In the eelgrass.
I just got a newfound energy when it comes to experimentation and taking all these tips from the Smallmouth Crush podcast that these guys are giving up. I'm overwhelmed. Totally. Like the stuff you were talking about.
I can see that by the way you shopped today. Yeah.
I know.
An arraignment of stuff.
I got crazy. But I think it's important. And I just feel I'm so happy that I'm able to get this information out to the public as well as myself. Okay. I'm selfish. I'm going to use it for myself a little bit. We can do that. Appreciate the pink hat, by the way, Kyle.
It's sweet, isn't it?
It is. It is. What else we got? Well, it's 6:17. We don't have too much time. We're going to go for about 10 more minutes. We're going to take a quick half-hour break. And whoever wants to join the Patreon live, we're going to give up the secret bait. You're going to want to pay attention to this. It's going to be super, super cool. I catch almost 28 pounds on it on a day when nothing was working. I threw all the standard stuff and much, much more this day. I called you and said, Kyle, I'm leaving this spot because this sucks. I was about ready to put the boat back on the trailer and head home. Because I picked up this bait, I caught over 100 fish and 28 pounds of smallmouth. Super, super excited to talk about that. David Brown, what was today's damage? A lot, because I also bought a trail camera to protect my boat at the marina. You know what I mean?
Yeah, you have to.
So now I got a little extra security when I'm not there. So I bought a trail camera from the Real Shot, which will allow me to monitor my boat while I'm away. It'll send me messages, any movement, stuff like that. I'm going to hook it up with a cell phone SD card chip.
Yep.
I don't know nothing about it, dude.
Every time there's motion by it,
Every time a raccoon walks by it, I'll get the notification at 2 a.m. in the morning.
You'd be like everybody here during hunting season.
Yeah, right. Big bucks. Instead of looking for big bucks, I'm looking for crackheads in Northeast Maryland. I mean, let's be straight.
Yeah, I don't think I'd be looking for them.
Well, I'm just trying to. It's a little bit of extra security. Made a good point here. We can look for Sasquatch with it too.
You probably believe in Sasquatch, don't you?
That's one thing where I have not looked into it as hardcore as you may have thought.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm sure there's something out there.
You don't think it would have been shot by
No,
now?
there's a lot of wilderness out there, dude. But
300,000 hunters going to the woods every year.
they hide in little caves and stuff, dude. They're like bears. You see bears when you're out hunting for deer? No,
Yeah, you do.
no, you don't.
There's a bear season.
There's, you know what? Here's another
And
point.
people shoot
I'm in
bear.
the woods all the time. I've seen one real life bear in my life, and that was on Highway 76 heading up to the St. Lawrence River in Pennsylvania. And supposedly there's hundreds of thousands of bears out there. Do you see bears? No.
There is.
So that's my point. Sasquatch is probably a little smarter than a bear.
Loch Ness Monster?
I
Lake
don't
Champlain?
know.
No? Was
No.
it Nessie?
I don't believe in that.
Okay.
Okay. By the way, we got Alex. I'm going to bring Alex in real quick. Did you get your audio fixed yet?
Nope.
Can't hear the dude. He's on mute. Let me unmute him. I'm not touching it. You do it.
How about now?
Much better, dude. What
There
was
we
wrong
go.
before?
Does
So when
anybody
I was
else,
having,
does anybody else
basic-
agree he needs a cooler backdrop?
No, I like it. I mean, I think it's awesome for the budget that we have here on the show. I think it fits in perfect.
Okay.
All right. So don't give me any ideas, okay?
I'm not gonna change it unless I'm, what's the word here? Bribed to change it, I guess.
There's a bedpan next to him.
And it's probably for his dog.
I don't know. Oh, that's my cat's little stand he goes on.
Yeah.
But
The
he's not here
backdrop
today.
has to stay. Everybody loves the backdrop.
I agree.
It's classic, I guess.
Gotta roll with it now, yeah. The only way I'd change it, I guess, is if I find a smallmouth blanket, but there's not too many of those
Backdrop
around
is
here.
So bad it's good. That's a true statement. I guess.
Absolutely.
Oh man. So I'm excited, Alex. Tonight's show. About a half hour away. We're gonna do the Patreon. I'm gonna try to put the link here, guys. If you have not signed up for it, that's not the link. If I send that link, we're in trouble. Let me pull that up real quick.
Yeah. And then also, guys, tonight too, we're gonna have a little giveaway for all the Patreon members that are watching. So be ready for that too. We'll pick a winner and get that sent out to you as soon as possible.
Nice. Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. You got to run home and do some stuff. So
Yeah, I'm going home.
you're gonna watch remotely.
I will.
I guess.
definitely. I got to see what this secret bait is.
I know. Well,
Oh yeah.
you know who else? Seen it? Gary's seen it. A lot of people seen it.
Gary saw it.
Yeah, remember you said when we fished in your boat,
Oh yeah.
I
yeah,
threw
yeah,
them all on the
yeah,
bottom of the
that's right.
floor.
He did.
and then Gary picked it up and he,
He
was
knew what
like,
it was too.
"Well,
He called it by name.
really?
Yeah, I was surprised.
Oh, all good, all good." So I don't know.
Everybody's gonna know after today, so it doesn't matter.
I guess.
And here's the deal, guys. Honestly, with the Patreons and baits and stuff, when I do reveal this, try to keep it to yourself for a while.
Try to benefit from it for a while.
Yes,
'Cause
that's what my plan was. I didn't want to put it up and make an actual YouTube video and then have 5,000 people see it in a week. I want to use it for myself a little bit, and hopefully, St. Crest. What's the giveaway? Unused Infowars supplements. I use all my supplements, bro.
You were talking about supplements earlier.
We did. Well, dude, it's scary out there, dude. People are developing issues.
Yeah.
I mean,
Unfortunately, it's a fact of life.
it is. Oh, by the way, I went largemouth bass fishing today in the
Yeah.
pond.
I saw a
I
video
caught
of your
3.
boy catching one.
Caught 3 good ones. I mean, not good, but for this time of year, I'll take it.
Yeah,
It's
probably-
been super, super cold up here.
It was 20
All over the
degrees today,
country,
and
I
it was
guess.
20 degrees today, and go outside in a hoodie, and I felt like putting shorts on.
Yeah, it was awesome.
It felt crazy warm.
It was awesome.
It's about time.
It's almost sad. We think 30 degrees is a heat wave at this point.
I'm happy to see it, man.
Me too. Me too.
Well, I'm dying to check in with Eric. He went down to Florida for his little Florida trip.
Yeah.
Probably picked the worst time to go.
He could have went to Texas.
Is that bad too?
Texas is a disaster right now.
They got ice
They
down
make
there in
it-
the lakes.
It's fine. They blow it out of proportion, them news people.
Yeah.
I don't know. If you guys from Texas, let me know. How is it down there?
I've seen some videos where people just their whole walls are collapsing just from water damage, and it sounds like they're having a lot of plumbing issues and stuff. Yeah, they just don't know how to handle it.
Well, they don't bury water pipes down there this deep as
Yeah.
they do up here because they don't get frost.
Yeah. Hey, let me know in the comments if we have any new people tonight. I'm always interested in that. Of course, I know the regulars here. Let me know in the comments if you're going to be joining us on the Patreon as well. Down below. I'd love to hear from you guys.
Lives in Texas, no power.
Okay.
Them windmills are working great.
Yeah. All right, Jeff. Everybody, you're going to get the link to
Yeah, I was
the
just
Patreon.
answering.
I'm going to send out that link shortly. That's been the rules all along. Because we're
He
going to
paid
get
his 1060. He's anxious.
we're going to get some new people signed up here in the next 20 minutes, and then I'm going to send a link out to everybody to join that private live stream at 8 o'clock Eastern, 7 Central. Bronzeback Billy, I like your name, man. Welcome to the show.
It's a cool name.
Mm,
What do they call a windmill in California?
I don't know.
Oh, I could think of something, but it's probably not politically correct.
Oh, man.
Hey, Josh. All right, guys. So, anything else?
I got nothing, man.
What do you got going on, dude? What are you
Just-
doing here
Busy.
Like this
busy,
week,
Busy,
like-
busy.
this month? What are you working on at the Real Shot?
We are.
What do you even do?
Some people ask that all the time. They think I fish for a living, and I wish. We're planning the head-to-head Pro Walleye Series is in full effect. Next week we have our media day where all the anglers are going to be here. They're going to see the new secret behind that secret wall right
I know,
there.
dude. I
and-
wanted to do an Instagram story, and Brian's like, "Do not take that phone out of your pocket." He got mad. Like he was like, "What the heck, dude?
Nobody-
What's in
nobody-
that room? Tops. what
Nobody
I've ever
goes in that
s-
room without signing an NDA.
I've seen the Jerry McGinnis, the JM Productions semi.
Yep.
Holy crap! What's going on in that room is sick.
Yeah, we're gonna blow some minds this year with Pro Walleye Series. Everything head to head. You see some of our awesome trophies behind us from last year's champions. We're gonna have all of our anglers here next week for our media day. Get all of our production stuff set with the anglers. Have a little meet and greet inside the Real Shot with them, and then have a nice outing out ice fishing. Brett Alexander from Alexander's Guide Service is taking us all white fishing out
Oh,
on the Bay of Green Bay. So that should be a lot of fun next Saturday. So we're just planning mode, plan. Been doing a lot of traveling, checking out locations. And
yeah. So you were in
venues, and
Pennsylvania. And you didn't even tell me.
I was in New York. Well, I drove through
same thing.
Pennsylvania.
Upstate New York.
Yeah, we were out by Lake Chautauqua 2 weeks ago. Last week we were in Nebraska. This week we were up by Mille Lacs checking out them locations, and in St. Paul checking out Pool 2, all the Pro Walleye Series venues. So exciting stuff, a lot of fun stuff coming. Be sure to watch Head to Head Fishing. Our first event is March 15th.
And that's the walleye side.
That's a walleye event. Yes.
The
it
bass
is.
side, I mean, judging by what's going on in that room, I assume Brian has some plans to expand that at some point. I would love to see something on the East Coast.
Oh no.
Like
Yeah,
seriously.
Stand by, caller. Right now, today, we have no intentions of expanding outside of Wisconsin with
Oh,
the bass
you
side.
just say that.
You just got to come this way and fish them.
Hmm.
Hey, I got a little tidbit for you that you might be interested in.
Okay. Do you want to say it now or off the air?
No, we can say it now. It's not official yet. It's in the planning stages.
Okay.
I also run Wisco Bass, a single series. Travis has fished one of our events, and we're thinking of putting together a $1,500 entry fee singles out of Door County
Hmm.
in May.
When?
The dates I don't know exactly yet. I'm trying to get something to work.
Well, let's pull up the May
Pull up the
calendar.
calendar.
Look.
Um,
So
the
I
May
got the
calendar.
ABA Chesapeake May 1st, and I'm guiding all week. Look at that.
We're looking at-
Guide.
well, you have to
Guide.
cancel 'em. We're looking at a Monday and Tuesday 2-day event. Nothing's official yet. We're just kind of in the early stages of this.
If it's Monday, okay, William Stout, your guide trip's canceled.
Sorry, William.
And Mike, your guide trip's canceled too. No, I'm kidding. That would be cool.
He's not. 1,500. I'm just kind of spreading the word a little bit to see the interest. It's a big entry. We just want to do something up in Door County with, there's no big events that's an open type. We have a Wisco out there at $200 entry singles event. It's still a good payout. It's still typically over $5,000 to win, but
Wow.
we want to do something $30,000 to win
That would be.
and make it an annual thing.
Oh my goodness, yeah.
So,
Yeah, hey Kyle, I got a question for you. So Mad City Fishing wants to know, do you guys have an age limit for the head-to-head fishing?
18 years old.
Okay.
Yep, it is 18 years old. And that's 100% insurance.
Liability.
I really, I
Liability.
love the Wisco, the whole series. It would be cool if you expanded. Definitely, I can see this being a big deal all over the country. Guys down south, Alabama, Texas, Florida, the East Coast. So you fish by yourself with nobody else in the boat, going up against other, just one-on-one. Well, I mean, against the field.
Against
but
the field, yeah. For Wisco, it's against the field. Head-to-head is one-on-one.
yes, very cool concept. And of course, a lot of publicity, a lot of airtime.
Definitely.
It's filmed live. So super, super cool.
Yeah, you can
man.
check out both schedules for all the bass events for head-to-head fishing at h2hfishing.com, and all the Wisco schedule is at wiscobass.com. We're doing a cool thing combining the two. It's kind of a natural fit. For all the bass events, first and second place on the head-to-head events will qualify for our championship bracket, and then the top 8 in Wisco points, Angler of the Year points, will qualify for that bracket as well. And then
Gotcha.
in February of 2022, we're going to have a head-to-head Wisco champions bracket somewhere down south. The talk right now, I'm leaning towards Oklahoma.
Okay.
Wow.
10 killer is kind of on my radar a little bit. It's got smallmouth, largemouth, so I think we could put on a good show. What I would love to find, and maybe Travis can help with all your fans here, is we're looking for a lake. It's only 16 anglers. We're looking for a couple lakes, and the lakes can stay anonymous. We don't have to tell people where we're at, but we want to go somewhere that just the locals know about, where we can just go smash them, where 16 anglers can go down for a week and just catch fish and put on a hell of a show for all the fans. So if anybody has any suggestions on lakes like that, 16 guys, we can go on 3,000 acres. I mean,
Yeah.
and we could fish 3 lakes in a week. We don't have to be on the same lake all week. So
I got you.
Mm-hmm.
something to think about.
Yeah. I love it. Well, perfect, guys. All right. Well, anyways, thanks for hanging out with us real quick here for the pre-party to the Patreon. If you guys haven't signed up, I'm going to put that link in one more time. There's still time to sign up. Plus, I still think I have my last Patreon still out there. So if you do sign up, you'll be able to go in there and watch that as well. My plan was to take those down after 2 weeks. With this secret bait, I certainly will do that. So that won't be up too much longer after tonight's show. But I hope you guys enjoy it. I look forward to seeing everybody here in about a half hour on the Patreon Live. And for everybody else who decides they don't want to join and don't want to watch the show tonight, next week's regular live will be at 8 o'clock Eastern. And we have my buddies from Power Pole will be joining
Anderson.
us. We're going to talk a little bit about that. We got perhaps Epic Eric and Brent Anderson will be on as well.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's going to be a really good show next week, Thursday. And then I don't know what we got next. Nico Bates, I think.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah. So awesome. And then we're going to definitely have a giveaway in the Patreon tonight as well. What else can we say? Get your, I guess I'm hearing that the jerkbait's sold out already on the website, but we'll find out. They could have. Smallmouth Crush 15. We'll see you guys in a half hour.
All righty.
Thanks, everybody.
Thanks. Yeah, thanks for hanging out with us, Kyle. Alex, we'll see you soon.
Sounds good.
All
See
right,
everybody in a little
I'm
bit.
going to send that link out. And everybody, about 15 minutes, you're going to get that link.
Yep.
To the Patreon. All right.
All righty. See everybody.